After doing our archive template, we will need to do what we call a single post template. And we will go to templates and we will add a new template. Add it as a new tab so it doesn't it. So I just need to go back to save templates. There's a reason why I love doing it like that. And I go to single post template, single post. I just name it a single post and I say create template. Now, if I open one blog post like this is what I get. This is what we call a single post template, which does not look very good. So we need to create ours. So the first thing we're going to create is a flex box with a direction row, no, was column. Then we're going to do a padding of 3% top. And the first thing you're going to put is what we call the featured image. Okay, like that. And after putting the featured image like that, we are going to have our image resolution is full, like that. So from there, what we are going to do is we are going to add what we call an author box. And we're just going to place it there. Like that. We are going to have a layout of, yes, like that. Alignment of center. And don't need to display the name. What we are going to do is we're just going to do what we call a negative margin. When I use negative margin in pixels, yeah, that's what I use. Use negative margins in pixels. So why we are having this no image, it's because we don't have what we call an avatar, which we are going to fix very soon. So we are going to let us first create an avatar. So you will need a plugin to add an avatar in WordPress. You just come and search avatar like that, and you are going to install these simple local avatars with around 100,000 active installations, and you're just going to activate it. And after activating it, you are going to go to settings, no, users, sorry, and then click on profile, or go to users and click on the user that you want to activate their avatar, or you might have multiple users, and say first name is Devin, nickname, just have it as Devin, display publicly as Devin. We have profile picture. This is the default, but the one for avatar comes in here. You will go to upload files. There is a Devin avatar here that you're going to use, and say select avatar and crop, and say default crop, and say create profile. And that's how you do an avatar. So now after doing that, you come and put what we call post info. This is where now you can put your date, your author, your comments, and such things. So come here, put it after the author box. And for us, for now, what we're going to do, we're just going to put the date like that. So, and have a small body text. You can have it in text like that, and have it at the center. Yeah. So you can also give it a negative margin. You can also give it some negative margin of, I don't know. So also dependent on the avatar. So we'll have to put the avatar so that we know where it goes. So I have it at around 15. So from there, we are going to do what we call the post title. We're going to put a post title here. So ensure it's below that. And just yeah, you can put a margin top, separate like 2. Uh, and then you're going to put what we call the post content itself now, the content of that post. And then from there, we're going to do a horizontal line, which we call a divider. I love my divider having my one of my grays like that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to put a container like that, because there are 2 elements we want to put. So the first thing, of course, is it's a heading. Put it there and say share this post. I usually love it in H6. Okay, and ensure that this one is raw and everything is centered. And then we are going to put these share icons, share buttons like that. Okay, so we're going to ensure they're in that container. You can choose to add more and add WhatsApp. You can add email, Gmail. Yes, and say I want to add X here as well. So there are different views that you can have. You can just have them in icons like that to make them maybe minimal. And shape, maybe you can have them rounded like that, to maintain that rounded look that we are having. So you can either reduce the column up like that, where you would want it. And next we are going to add what we call post comments, yeah, which is here so that people can and reply. So I can just have it and drag it down there and drag it outside the container. Just uh, drag it up the container and drag it below the container such that it's not there. So it's that simple. Then from there, I can do subscribe to our newsletter kind of thing. I can customize a form here. I can put a container, put a background type here like that. Make it a bit fancy. Let me just put a border radius of 5 pixels. And I can have my, so the header, some heading here. So I can just copy a heading, paste. And in this heading, I can put my text color as white and have it like H3. H4 is good. In this container, I can put my padding, top and bottom, put 5 as of now, and I can put everything center like that, and align center. My column vertical, I can have everything left, right, and center wherever uh, to be something, have padding all around. So, and I can paste my white content here. Okay. So, and I just come and say, learn something for more informative articles. Let me just put this as default. And I can write this to be as subscribe to our newsletter. This is quite one of the hardest that we are having because it's quite detailed. So we can have a border of 10, yes, so that we have these smooth things. We can put a form here and label, and we can have your name at let's say 40%. We have your email at around another 40. Okay, delete because a subscription form, and we can have your button at around 20. So that totals to 100. So that is what we can have for and so we put the width as full width like that. So have that as our form. We can also have another heading here. Okay, let me just copy and right click here and paste. The good thing is that I always have the structure. Yeah, and put it behind my heading, my container here, and I change my text color, and I can now put my related posts and put something like you may also like. So what I'll do, I will drag in posts uh, like this, and then ensure I can put the skins as cards. I can yes, show image image resolution. I'll put it as full. uh, Excerpt length I can have it at 30. Title, yes, show title, show excerpt. Don't show read more, remove comments, remove badges. I don't really need the avatar, I'm the only one here. So from the query, I will say source are related post to that. And I really don't need pagination, it's none. So I'll come to my card and basically do what I done before. So I can put a border radius of 10 and have a box shadow, yes, like that. Have my title color is that black. Have it as H5 or H4. H5 is good. Spacing just a little bit. My content to the image, I see the spacing is quite big. Just reduce it completely, and I can have my mirror color as one of my grays. Okay, and grays, and have it as tiny. I can have my excerpt as text and have it as a small body text. And come back to my, I just need to have 3 posts here like that. And I say publish, I go to include, I say I want to include all posts, just posts. Say save, and I'm going to refresh this and see if it has reflected. Yes, and it has reflected like that. So this is one of the hardest. Yeah, we need some spacing at the bottom. At the bottom, we need some spacing here. So in my container, I'm going to have spacing 3 at the bottom. And because this is just a single post, we are going to reduce the whole container size to around 60. Yes. So, and we're going to publish like that. So this is one of usually the hardest templates to do, and that's why it's taken such a great amount of time. So we have our single post there. We can also put our featured image to have a border radius of around 10 and put in some box shadow. We can put a 10, a 10, and a 40, and we can just have point 5 there. So 0 at point 0.05, point 0 something, point 0.09, such that when we refresh, we have also we're also maintaining the theme. Okay, yes, the top is quite big, so let us use it to 2. Yes. So basically that's what we have as a single post.